Mooi weg, monsieur.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
Goy?
You do not know this word?
Sorry, I don't.
Then you are a goy.
I'm looking for...
What do you...
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here.
I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot.
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't...
I do not care who sent you. You will not...
So how can I...
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something.
All right.
An exchange. I have this... You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them. Find out...
Won't they be...
Why? Do not worry.
All right.
Agreed. They usually meet...
At the start of the day, according...
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right. So they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard by the ramparts.
That's right. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today, if you get them to let you join them. Try and find out, and you'll have for...
You'll keep your end of the...
Don't worry.
Why is this sticky?
Hey,
What's that noise?
what are you doing here?
So,
You're not allowed.
it's you. Uh-huh.
What are you messing around with that door for, huh? Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed. I never want to see you here.
Sei gesund.
Definitely. Greetings to you. We have a kind.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Kurwa, what are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Capora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Shit ist zum Teufel! You know, we've got a saying for moments like this. If you can't bite, don't show your teeth. You should never have come snooping around where you don't belong. That Philistine Sigismund has sent all sorts of bastards and spies after me.
Look, I'm not...
But I have to say, you're about the cheekiest mamser of them all, asking me straight out about Liechtenstein.
But I'm not... I'm not Sigismund's spy.
Oh, you're not. So whose spy are you then?
I was sent by Sir Radzig Cobbler. Liechtenstein knows him.
A nice tale. Can you prove it?
Yeah, my sword. It's got Sir Radzig's crest on it.
Well, unfortunately for you, I haven't the slightest ahnung who that is. Jakob, wait. I've changed my mind. He's coming with us.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman? On the gallows for poaching?
Well, he looked more like a tramp than a nobleman at the time. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
What happened next?
We wanted to help von Berghoff catch the bandits who ambushed us. We found out they'd taken over Nabokov Fortress, but the fellow who commanded them fucked us right up, along with von Berghoff's entire force. He lured us into a trap. A terrible massacre. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a...
There was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
Turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zhishka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobs just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
my safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Thank you. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't worry your head over it. If I was tortured, I'd tell them everything I knew before the iron was hot.
Well, thanks.
But I'd regret it as well. I don't like pain, that's all. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh, how's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And...
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
so?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought, but that can't be helped. I'm gonna have to get him out of there somehow.
I admire your keenness, but...
But that is the most insane idea I've heard so far today.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Wait a moment. We have something that belongs to you, I think. Your sword.
Ah. Yes. That's a fact.
I must say, it is a fine piece of work. Where did you get it?
My father gave it to me. He was a blacksmith and a swordsmith. In Skalitz. It's the last sword he ever forged.
Ah. I'm sorry. In any case, here it is. Take care of it.
I will. Don't worry. What are you doing here in Kuttenberg?
That's a good question. Jobst thinks I'm his spy.
You're not.
I gave him some information before I had to go into hiding, but it's complicated. Jobst thinks, quite foolishly I might say,
You don't believe you...
trusting your own and the backup, they can't do much.
Why are the Jews...
Because I ask most besides.
They know...
Sad those who...
Why...
Sigismund, I... Just because...
So you're...
If it...
about? You won't come here making trouble.
I apologize.
All right. No doubt. So run along, but... I'm sorry.
Oh, fine. Good doggy. Good boy. How many were there?
Freund! Freund! Where's that beer?
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins. Careful!
What do you want the boat for?
So I don't drown in all this shit here. Last time it rained for a week straight, we were up to our knees in a river of shit.
That's good. You know what? Maybe I'll buy one too. What can you do? Did you hear about what the bailiff is planning? No, I don't care for gossip. Sholem Aleichem.
Dank.
Excuse me.
Fine days, fine wares. Come and take your pick. Quality goods, the finest wares. Live horses,
What is it? Did you drop something? I hope you find what you're looking for next year.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
What are you doing here? You'd better go before people start to think you're trying to steal something.
Who's that? What are you doing here again? Come now. You've no right to be here. Out!
Huh?
You aren't allowed here. That's right. Go. Away. You can't just come in here as you lot. That's right.
I'll be right with you.
Good soul.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Get him!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'll sort you out. Take that fucker out, damn it!
You're no match for us, fucker! That hit home!
Swine! You'll pay for that. Kick your asses. Through blood! Yeah! Slice him up! You shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard! That won't work on me! Oh, shit! I'll kill you for that! Now it's your turn, you shit! Don't spare him! This has been going on too long! Right hit! You're for it, you shit! Shit! I'll kill you!
Careful.
Be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening here. Oh. Fine. Good ducky. Good boy. What are you doing? I won't have you causing trouble here, laddie. Cough up some coin, or we'll report.
I apologize.
Very well.
Where's that beer?
Bitteschön. What's the holdup?
Oh, friend. Good doggy. Good boy. Sugar?
Good doggy. Good boy.
Damn mutt.
Needles! Grüß Gott. Guten Tag. Wie geht's, mein Herr?
Hola, boludo.
Nothing to your liking,
Finally,
sir?
some peace and quiet.
That was
A fine
Grüß
day
Gott.
for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Here you go. Take it.
Be careful. Where have you...
How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
Piety and virtue. Especially in these times, we have to heed the commandments. Because there are monsters among us. Godless swine in human form.
Excuse me?
You're sick of Christ. Pardon me.
He's one of them! Get him!
Nice! What do you want?
Slice him up! You'll die for that, you! A death for a death! Still believe in yourself?
You won't get me!
Take that! Take
I'll slice you up! You kick the bucket!
Ah, damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa,
I'm alright. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life.
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have... Do you have any...
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys in?
And you thought that...
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to... Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually...
I should be the one apologizing.
It won't be your concern, though. I promise. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Does it really matter?
It certainly does, lad. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
We'll have to untie your hands, then. What should I do?
There might be something. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake dye. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Then why hasn't Sigismund heard about it?
Simple allegations aren't enough to charge someone with such a serious crime. We need evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. my friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mintmaster's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mintmaster himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian in Horshan, at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is...
We'll be praying. Good morning, Henry.
Good to see you, Lady Rosa.
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
You could stick your reason up your ass. I told you something like... What's going on here?
As you can see, something's...
Not just something. It was that creature from...
Give it a rest.
I won't.
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then.
I'm Henry of Scales.
I'm Mary. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off all that easily.
Tell me...
I was in... And that... How am I... What? It was like neither than tea.
And what about...
And...
Didn't you not...
Just...
What did...
I only...
Couldn't it have...
Can't you... Oh, 3...
You...
That's...
It's in the... Pit.
The mind...
Shut the hell... Ever since...
Father...
A pre...
Has it...
Only old...
After...
When did it...
It's got to...
And you've been...
That's right.
Where's...
He the mud...
And you could...
It's own...
And there are...
Why?
Tell me...
Like I...
Aren't you...
So...
I'm...
This whole... The mass...
Oh,
Thank Henry.
And while you...
What you'll do...
Wait!
Don't live... But before...
All right.
A bit of food. We always...
Don't...
You'll find you go... Good luck.
God be...
What did you ever do to anyone?
Ka! Ka! Quick! Ka! Ka! Quick! It really does smell like hell here. Might there be some truth to the stories?
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. Ugh. All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
What the... Where am I? And where did all my things go? Jesus, what the fuck is going on here? Looks like some kind of contract. Must be important if he locked it away.
goes there. I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
Damnation.
Terribilis Deus, the sanctuary of Suo. So you alloy my sword with your blood. I can see your blood, devil!
Knight Taras Mura, according to the contract with Father Richard, I have come to relieve you.
What? After all these years?
I just need to know more.
I'm the one who guards the pit of hell. The final shield. My watch is old.
How long have you...
A long time. For 5 years. Or was it 4? Time.
What led you to
I committed terrible deeds. So terrible my soul would surely sink down to the priest.
Father Richard died.
What? But he and I just... Shadows and flames! The devil...
I think I get it now.
But I still need your oath.
Yes. My name is Henry. Let's formalize our agreement.
Oh, you're right. You first. I'll show you where your things are. I'll fall.
All right. Let's not get hasty now. I can explain everything.
Lord have mercy.
What's going on here?
That's it!
Henry, who is that?
Don't speak to him! No! You've got it all wrong. I went into the mine as we agreed, and it's there that I ran into Sir Taras here. Sir Taras signed a contract with Father Richard. He was meant to guard the gateway to hell and receive regular supplies from the locals in return. He had me confused with a demon. But we managed to clear everything up in the end. I've got the contract here. See for yourself.
A contract? Well, I was sure all of this was mere heathen idolatry.
Father Richard never said nothing about a contract to no one. All he said was to provide food to keep the pit of hell quiet.
Maybe Father Richard feared you wouldn't listen otherwise. None of this, however, rights the wrongs committed by Sir Taras. Or are you looking to pardon him for slaying the cattle?
I have no need for pardons from you. I've spent years in the dark protecting you, ingrates. Meanwhile, you lot broke the promise and forgot about me. You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Can you even hear yourselves? Can't you see these are the very forces of hell trying to pit you against one another? If you can't make peace, then hell is the victor. And you don't want that to happen, any of you.
He's right. Let's stop now, before someone pays with their life. Sir Taras, are you willing to withdraw?
Henry said that my watch has ended. Is it true? Are all of my sins forgiven?
I'm certain they are. Go with God. Good night. Your watch has ended.
And who's to pay for the cattle? Are we going to just let him walk away?
I'll put in a good word for you at the monastery. You won't go hungry, and we'll have that cursed mine filled in once and for all. And as for you, Henry, you did even more than I asked. You've earned your reward 10 times over. Take this, and go with our thanks.
And my thanks too, lad.
My pleasure, friends. I don't think anyone's ever going to believe this story. Go! Whoa! Go!
You there!
Oh, boy.
What? Attack! Come and help us! Fucking hell! Fucking animal!
Aha! I'll shit on your grave! We're under attack!
Look what I have for you. Shoot! Nice try, you whoreson! Sick! Christ! Enough! I give up! Defend yourself! This isn't over! Sick! Come here. Look what I have for you.
Go!
Quick! Quick!
God! Go! Ka!
Whoa! Because damn it, I can't be held responsible for every new viewer. Every gaffer reviews his own proof.
I apologize.
What will it be?
Show me your way.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Hey, you! Who are you?
You're a Christian of peace.
I am?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me.
I see, but I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the... I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always...
Well, that's why I'm here.
Excellent. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. But hopefully...
Lord Ruthard.
Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners, or...
My father was a...
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Excuse me.
Wait a bit. We're not there yet.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much he'd mined out.
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of questions?
Of course. You'll have to... Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like, calling each other Sonny. You should pretend to be really interested in them. And maybe you could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job.
I reckon I could pose as...
Suit yourself. Just don't change your stories, but to the point. Each day, 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the kingdom of Bohemia belongs to... Though I'm sure... So he leaves... There's a lot of... That's the...
What is...
It's the whole... Silver, the chief, the raw, roasted...
Can any silver...
It can. Most often, nevertheless. So if some...
Who check...
The royal... That is why the smelt... It's in there.
Who makes...
The thing is, pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. The smelters... The silver...
Who owns them?
The king... All sorts... In fact...
Who's
the mines as the Then come the... We...
How much? I thought all...
That's right. They bear the king.
What about...
Those...
Who's...
They have then... And not...
What
Each smelt... The staff find...
So it...
Yes.
How are gross...
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the... There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
How many mints are there?
Only the main one is left. The one... There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom. It was he who contributed... And of course...
By the way, I've had the...
Well.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some... disagreements. If it weren't for him, I...
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
God bless.
Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ale's gone.
And the women folk are...
Are you Foreman Samko?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
You should obey Sir Christian and just tell me what I want to know. You don't want him coming to you when you're off work to tell you off.
That I don't, kidder. Ask away, then.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaking. Any yakker'll tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
How many corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to howk 34 corves, without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
You must be the one that Christiane sent, eh? Watch your head, then. Careful.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll count your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakker graft, kidder? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfin' pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. See you soon, my friend.
Where can I find...
What you doing here?
I've got a letter. I'm a student.
Right?
I just need... Why wouldn't he...
He hadn't... You'll... He don't... God be with you, good sir.
Blessings to you.
Excuse me.
Blessings to you.
Heal!
What are you hunched over for there?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you.
Good day. You silly doggy.
God grant you health.
I already know how many Corvs the crew's extracted on the feast. It was 100 altogether.
Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it said?
I'd say it's more.
Seriously? Why would anyone report more? The book lists 90 Corvs extracted. That means 10 Corvs of ore, but nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on it. The unreported Corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore.
What does it mean?
That this is fraud of and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their...
What about Vav?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in there. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can, when you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll...
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you...
Henry, Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90.
In that case, someone else must be lying.
Or someone just cannot count. Foreman Fett counts the Corvs here. Go and...
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more Corvs than there...
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted...
All three crews agreed to report more. Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish...
It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more Corvs to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate them, so just act like nothing's going on. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually...
Yeah, I understand.
Who are you?
I'm Henry. Sir Christian sent me.
Don't tell me one of the...
I'm afraid it's a little worse.
Let Sir Christian handle it then.
And you're a fraud.
What did you just say?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 Corvs on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the Yakkers know how to count? And they like to show off? Anyway, what's it to you? Don't you know?
Aye, there's no point in denying it.
Bloody snitch.
He had no choice. If you tell me everything you know right now, you'll go unpunished. I can guarantee that in Sir Christian...
Keva, as soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Gund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me, so I met this fella in the tavern in Gund. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident, and there was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. I don't scare easy.
How long has this been?
For some time now, definitely.
Where can I find?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. They say he was drunk.
Who pays you on the side?
I get the extra chink from the smelting works.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is back?
I don't know. He says it.
Right. Just carry on as if a Christian won't.
Clear as a bell, Mara.
Greetings to you.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confirm?
They did. I mean, I made them. There's just as...
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if...
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If Silver's... You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that...
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have... But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works with...
Something like your letter of safe conduct?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust. At least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to...
A nobleman?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or... God, but listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse... In short, be charismatic.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to believe you're in... And make sure you wash up before you go.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen, and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the Feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Please, good man. You have a kind master. Eh, Matt?
Greetings, my friend. I'd like to... There's no time...
Geht's? Oh, braver Köter. Ganz brav.
Call off that dog.
What? Call off that dog.
You better
now.
call back that dog.
What are you doing here? You can't be here. You see? It didn't even hurt.
What does that mug want over here? Call off that dog.
Can I help you? Ah, that's you.
What does that mug want over here? Call off that dog.
Wie schade, mein Herr.
I'd like to do something.
Ja, finally. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
You mangy mutt.
Come here.
Call off that dog. You silly dog.
Here you go. Take it.
Quiet. Go away.
That's...
Or like it. That mangy mutt.
Aye, I'm in a right bind.
Just imagine.
Nice and so.
Don't ride among people that don't know what you're doing!
All right. Done.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Go and see her then.
Here you go. Take it.
Myself a second time. What is it you want from her anyway?
God bless.
God be with you.
My respects.
I'll be with you, neighbor.
Greetings.
What'll it be?
My God, what now? Greetings.
Oh, you pooch.
Easy. Good horse.
Ka! Ka! Ka!
Gah!
What?
Go! Gah! Go! Gah! Quick! Gah! Quick! Oh, whoa!
Oh, you fool.
Whoa! Whoa!
Here we are. Good. Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table? kind of pig was sitting here? It's Phil! You're always welcome here, good sir. Oh, you mutt.
I see some people just can't dress appropriately.
Why is this all sticky?
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scalitz.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Scalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Mainly separates sulfur. Then the roasted material is smelted. It's then cast.
How many cores of ore?
We don't measure. When they deliver it here, we process a large.
How much silver does
that? Of course, depends on the quality of 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a hryvnia of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200.
Can any silver get...
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep...
How many cores were delivered from Horshan, say...
Why from Horshan?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. See you later, my friend.
There. It looks better already. My respects.
What would you like, sir?
God be with you.
How is life in
There is the local...
Glad
God be with you.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, then we shovel, we do that, or...
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye. Can he complain?
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
Can he complain about him, sir? From what I've heard from the other smelters, it's a lot worse.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I graft all day. No time for looking.
Does any silver?
Here? That would mean some of our Look, Sonny. Look what I have for you.
All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing.
You silly doggy.
All the delivered... Are you the fella they...
You have no business being here.
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here.
Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lad.
So this is how they crush ore in bulk. A corf here, a corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange. I'm back.
Back at the same place, eh? Lad, seriously. I'll pay for your beer, but I have to go again. I'm getting old.
Well?
Who are you?
Henry of Skalitz.
Master Burish, you say? He knows better than anyone. No silver...
Actually, I'm here at the behest of Sir Christian.
Oh. So it was actually the steward of the mint? And why did he send you? Because of a rumour. They say...
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines, you say? Strange. One moment you tell me Burish sent you. Why should I talk to you?
Look, I know my way around silver mining. Justice is blind. If someone, especially you...
Right. I reckon you... It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for... Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close.
Thank you. What is your job in...
Here in this horse, if I could...
What can you...
Listen, on the other...
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose...
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here,
Take him!
Have you gone insane? You want to attack a nobleman? I suppose you have no idea who's behind me. You won't avoid punishment.
You're really... Oi! You're mine!
For the cross!
Come here!
No mercy!
Take that!
Filthy vermin! I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. What?
Now, spill the...
Not me. If I didn't play along with him, it's true. As Volkmar is my name. As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He gave me his man to assist me. The books were cooked. A few weeks later, in the end...
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's... Buresh had it all.
Aren't you ashamed?
And which king did I steal from, exactly? I didn't care, man. I earned some
Moving on, where does...
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh...
They counterfeit...
I suppose so. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master...
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, little Ned, but you won't be able to ask him anything.
Did Buresh...
Not, but you won't be able to...
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shaft. The entrance to the mint is... Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing...
I'm convinced Mint Master Vavak is somehow involved.
No, I can't help you there. Well, now you have the map, and I know I wanted to... Please let me go, please!
I'm quite sure you have coin.
Here, I'll go to Kuttenberg and get... And if we meet again, you're a good mercer.